When it comes to your website, you don't want to make your decisions based on an opinion or a hunch. You want to make them based on data. You want to test things that work best and then implement those elements that give you the most positive results. This is where SEO A/B testing comes in. If you manage a website that has lots and lots of content, SEO A/B testing can help you figure out what works best for your site to increase your click-through and conversion rates. It's all about data collection and analysis to help you make smarter decisions and meaningful improvements over time. So I'm about to show you everything you need to know about SEO A/B tests, starting off with what they are. The whole point of SEO A/B testing is to increase your site's performance by testing out different versions of pages or elements within a page at the same time. These SEO A/B tests can help improve your site rankings and click-through rate on the search engine results page, resulting in increased traffic. They can also improve your user experience and click-through rate on your page itself, helping you reach your marketing goals. So we're going to take a quick look at an example of an SEO A/B test in action. So we're going to head to Monday.com's website to see exactly what they have going on. So when I open up their homepage in my browser, we see this wonderful, colorful website with calls to action, a dynamic sneak peek of the different products that they have to offer. You can interact with it. There are different pop-ups, there's copy, and this is what users will see. Then when we head to another browser and go to Monday's homepage again, you might see something a little bit different. This homepage looks different to the other one. It's more static, it's a little bit cleaner, the products are there for you to see all at once. You can click on them and engage with them on a different level to what you would on the other page. The copy and headings and CTAs are all the same, but the hierarchy of information is a little bit different. So here we're seeing Monday doing an SEO A/B test in action. They've got their two different layouts of their homepage to see what users will interact with, which elements they're drawn to, and which buttons or CTAs get the most clicks. Based on their results and analysis of these results, they'll decide which elements they want to go ahead with to improve their site's performance. One important thing for you to be aware of is that SEO A/B testing and regular A/B testing aren't the same thing. In a regular A/B test, your traffic source is permanent, like in a paid campaign or in email marketing. For example, you can send different variations of the same email to different segments of your audience and track to see which one performs better, because the groups that you're targeting are fixed. SEO A/B testing is a little different because the changes you make could alter the traffic itself, making it extremely difficult to measure the impact of specific changes in isolation. Let's say in an SEO A/B test you change the title of a page. It's nearly impossible to attribute the increase in traffic to that specific change because there's so many other influential factors when it comes to SEO. Factors like site authority, internal linking, search algorithm changes, and many other things also play a role. SEO A/B testing typically tests or measures broader concepts rather than making specific changes. So you might divide your page into groups and test different elements like headings and CTAs to see which ones perform better. SEO A/B tests might not be as scientific or measurable as regular A/B tests, but they are still extremely useful in learning what works for your website. So why should you run an SEO A/B test? Well, it all comes down to the data. The data that you obtain from these tests can help you achieve two goals. First, it helps you find the best practices and techniques to drive traffic to your website. It helps you learn what works well, what content does the best, and what Google likes and doesn't like, and so on. Secondly, if you have a large website with lots of pages, there's probably tons of opportunities for you to improve your conversion rates. So testing on-page elements, CTAs, and content funnels can really help you find those techniques to help improve your conversions. Now let's talk about how to run an SEO A/B test. Begin by choosing your goal for your test. We've broken down A/B testing into 3 main goals because each goal requires a bit of a different approach. Number 1 is improving your rankings. Number 2 is improving your click-through rate. And number 3 is improving your conversion rate. Once you've settled on your goal, it's time to come up with a hypothesis for the elements that you're going to be testing. I might hypothesize that longer pages will get you higher rankings, or shorter titles will result in higher click-through rates. Or maybe I hypothesize that certain CTAs will get you higher conversion rates. Next, divide your pages or elements into 2 different groups. Your control group, those are the pages that will remain unchanged, and your variant group, which is the group that you're going to make all of your changes to. Next, it's time to run your test and gather your information regarding your goal and hypothesis by testing the main differences between your control and variant groups. Last, analyze your data to come to the conclusion if your hypothesis is true or not. Let's look at a few more specific examples of how you can implement this approach to your SEO goals, starting off with an SEO A/B test to improve your rankings. Let's say that you have a few blog pages of about 1,000 words. This is your standard blog length, but these pages haven't been ranking very high. You then hypothesize that longer pages will help improve your rankings. You then create another group of pages built to test your hypothesis. Let's double the number and make them 2,000 words in length. This will be your standard SEO A/B split test. Just keep in mind that you don't want to duplicate your content to make it longer. You need to create brand new pages so that you don't receive penalties from Google. The time period for testing is also extremely important. You want to let your test run for at least a few months. Now, you may see results in a day or weeks, but running it for a few months lets you see the final and full effects. Running your test for a few months also helps you come to a solid conclusion of whether the changes that you implemented actually made a difference. In any scientific test, you want to make sure that your environment is as sterile as possible, eliminating any external factors that may change your results or the outcome of your results. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to SEO, there are many factors that are beyond our control. But the best thing you can do is choose pages that are as similar as possible to ensure you get clean results. So in the pages that you use, make sure that they have a similar number of links pointing to them, and always factor in the search volume of those pages. Okay, let's move on to SEO A/B testing to improve your click-through rate. Testing different titles, meta tags, and descriptions can entice users to click through to your website. But the point is to test your hypothesis so that you can gather data and confirm them. Let's go back to our previous example and say that improving your blog posts or increasing it to 2,000 words has increased and improved your page rankings. But now you hypothesize that shorter titles will help increase your click-through rate. So what you can do is form the same control and variant groups and then test whether the shorter title length is showing a different trend compared to your longer title lengths. Always analyze your data and gather it as you go so that you can get actionable insights that inform your decisions going forward. It's best practice to test your ideas and then improve based on what you gather from your data. As previously mentioned, use similar pages when testing your hypothesis so that you can always consider the external factors that may influence your results. Now, let's talk about SEO A/B testing to improve your conversion rates. Often, SEOs don't test at this level, or if they do, it's with small groups of pages or bottom of the funnel content only. But if you want to properly measure your conversion rates, you need a lot of content and traffic to get real results. Start by dividing your pages into the top, middle, and bottom of the funnel. This helps isolate where the user may be in their search and what they need to take their next step in their journey. The stage of the funnel is directly related to the CTAs that you're going to use to help the user complete their journey and your marketing goals. For top of the funnel content, where users aren't really ready to make a purchase yet, you can test navigational CTAs. The goal is to determine how to guide the user through the funnel by directing them to more relevant content in the mid-funnel. When you get to the middle of the funnel, you can use a combination of navigational CTAs and CTAs for conversion. The goal is either to continue to nurture the user with content like product reviews or drive them further down to the bottom of the funnel. Test your CTA copy, value propositions, and destinations to see what works best within the context of your pages, sections within the pages, and the stage of the funnel that the users are in. Make changes according to the data that you find and test regularly to stay ahead. Oh, and Entail CRO software completely automates this process from selecting your CTAs, destinations, and your copy. It saves you a lot of time and resources. While SEO A/B testing is super beneficial, you should approach this process with caution. Because if anything you do is interpreted as manipulation of the algorithm, Google will penalize your website, and then you won't see any improvement at all. So when conducting your A/B testing, just watch out for these few things. Number 1, cloaking, which is when you present one type of content to the search engine results page and another type of content to your users. Now, Google has become extremely sensitive and good at recognizing cloaking, so you want to make sure that you steer far away from anything that might be interpreted as cloaking, because the severe penalties that Google gives out just aren't worth the risk. Another factor that Google considers is page stability. Google wants to know that the pages that it crawls and ranks are full of reliable, high-quality content that will still be there when users click through from the search results page. Yes, Google likes pages that change to stay up to date and relevant, but if your pages change too much, they'll be seen as unreliable or unpredictable, which will decrease and hurt your rankings. The third major challenge we have when it comes to SEO A/B testing is running tests simultaneously across thousands of pages and collecting useful data. Then using those insights to optimize hundreds of interconnected user journeys across your site is even more daunting. And traditional methods just aren't as effective when it comes to improving conversions at such a complex scale, while still trying to maintain a seamless user journey. There are quite a few challenges associated with SEO A/B testing that you need to overcome. The sheer scale of the test itself may be overwhelming, never mind the external factors that could contaminate your data. The ideal solution is a tool built to map and optimize the interconnected user journeys across your website. With Entail's CRO software, you can run A/B tests across multiple content pages, funnel stages, and website elements without interfering with SEO. Let me give you a quick sneak peek into Entail's customizable widget builder in our CRO software. So here you'll see we have our widget builder in our CRO section of our CMS. You can embed fully customized widgets anywhere on your pages and test which variations convert best. You'll see that you can customize your headings, your copy, and even your CTAs. And once you've updated them, you're happy with them, you can embed them in your posts and easily find them right after you've posted them. You can also run variations of different pages to assess how well they satisfy the search intent and impact conversion rates. SEO is always evolving because user behavior, search algorithms, and best practices are constantly changing. What you need is an ongoing test and optimization cycle to help stay ahead of the curve. Regularly revisit your hypothesis, run new tests, and implement everything that you learn on your website to ensure that you generate maximum engagements, conversions, and traffic. As always, leave any questions in the comments below or head to our description for more resources. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.